Hello YouTube. So, I know it's been a while, and I'm gonna be completely honest at the start of this video. If I take a pause, it means I'm lighting a cigarette or taking a drink. And I am drunk right now, which is why I have the confidence to do this. So, I am going to try something new. I know I'm mostly a live react video type of person, but I would like to try doing a comedy bit for you guys. Just a few. And if you don't like them, cool. No need to be a rude ass commenter. Just be like, yeah, girl, nah. You know, you could just say that. But if you do, fan-fucking-tastic. So let's get this ball rolling. Okay. Y'all ever talk to yourselves? Okay, now look, I don't mean like crazy, insane, schizophrenic talk to yourself. I just mean like you gotta talk to yourself to reline your priorities. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking reline that shit and just be like, okay, I gotta do this, and that, and you gotta think about what order you're gonna do it in, otherwise it's gonna take you a long-ass fucking time. You don't want to take a long-ass time, because at the end of the day, you just want to sit back and be like, and just do whatever you like to do. You know what I fucking mean? Like, just take a drink, or fucking get a cigarette, whatever you want at the end of the day. You don't want to fuck with shit. You know, you want to get shit as done as quick as possible. Alright, well, I'm having one of those moments this day. And what's going on is I work at a gas station overnight. I'm a clerk. Yeah, overnight clerk, girl by herself. Yeah, you guys might think, like, it scares me, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get raped. No. That's not how I deal with it. Honestly, my whole mentality when I'm sitting there and I'm by myself at the gas station, I'm just like, I kind of wish a crazy motherfucker would come in. You know what I mean? Just so, like, because here's my strategy, y'all. Okay? It's not a common practice strategy, but here it is. I will out crazy your motherfucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, look, man, here's my strategy. If a dude come at me, I'm gonna take whatever I have near me, I mean whatever it is, and turn it into a motherfucking shank. I'm gonna turn it into a shank. And I'm gonna just shank that bitch. I'm gonna just, boom, hit him wherever it counts, grab my phone, run to the fucking back room, lock the door, and call for emergency. And you know what the best part is about the gas station, the particular one I work at, though? Cops stroll through there a lot. And I know people might be like, oh, Libby, how do you get your smoke break on? Well, that's another story for another time. But I'm nice. I'm respectful. You know, the cops, they do what they can. I know there's some shady motherfuckers in some cities, but generally the Danville cops, they're just trying to do their job at the end of the day, and they're good-hearted guys. They really are. They come in and everything, and, like, I love them. They're all great. Like, God bless them. And I know I probably shouldn't have said the department. I'm a little drunk, so I might not cut that off. But, you know, just if you're ever in Danville, like, don't worry. The cops are respectful motherfuckers, and as long as you're respectful and nice with them and cooperate, they're cool. You know, like, they're really nice boys. Men. But I see a lot of the young ones in there, kind of. But anyways, point of the matter being, but yeah, that's just my strategy. Grab whatever closest to you, turn to a shank, stab that motherfucker, get him. You know, and then call for fucking the police or whoever you can. Because really, in today's society, you don't know what crazy's coming at you. You just gotta out crazy that crazy, and you be cool. Like, if you can get a motherfucker in the eyeball, pop! Just think about that. Like, they blinded for a long ass time. Like, you got a good 10 minutes to call someone up. But I will admit, It is a crazy ass plan I have, but that's just my plan. I'm not saying that's ever gonna happen, but if it does, I got a backup plan in my mind. So I don't really get scared working at my grocery store late at night. Not grocery store, fucking gas station. But it feels like grocery store sometimes with all this fucking coronavirus going on. But I ain't even gonna get into that shit. All I'm gonna say is, God bless the Walmart employees. Y'all are doing a fucking amazing job. God bless y'all. I hope you get through this with your sanity. Anyways, back to priorities. Now that I gave that long-ass speech about how to defend yourself if you're a clerk at night and a woman. Alright. So, here's what I mean by priorities and talking to yourself. And I do that when I work at night, too. I just got, when I'm, like, smoking my little cigarette and shit and taking my break, I'm like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta clean this, I gotta do that. But I think about what order I want to do it in. Now, I'm having the same issue on my day off today. And I'm trying to think about how to do my chores in order. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm a bit of a clean freak. Now, I don't mean super clean freak. Like, I'm not scrubbing shit as soon as it's dirty. Nah. I'm just, like, on my day off, I like to pick up shit, because it makes me feel better when I'm in a cleaner home. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm sitting in my house and it's clean, and I'm just, like, doing my thing, I'm like, God, it feels better in here. You know, there's not so much clutter and shit. So, I'm trying to prioritize. I'm talking a lot to myself, and I'm like, alright, bitch. Because I'm also drunk, so I'm like, okay. Sober Libby. What do you think we should do, bitch? Because I'm fucked up. So we need to really think about what we be doing. And Sober Libby's like, well, first off, shouldn't drink so much fucking gin. And I'm like, okay, Sober Libby, you got your point. You got your point. And then she's like, alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to do laundry first. We're going to put that shit in. Get it started. Then you're going to move on to dishes. And I'm like, I don't want to do dishes. But then later on I get drunker and I'm like, you know, I'd really love some fried chicken. And you know, I don't want to brag, but my fried chicken's pretty fucking good. I love my own cooking. I'm a good ass cook. My boyfriend could eat thousands of pounds of my food, don't never gain a fucking pound. But he loves it. Like, I'm a great cook. Everyone eats my shit up. So I'm like, Drunk me's like, you know what? I'd really like some of that fried chicken that you make, girl. We can make it right now. And Sober me's like, but we got dishes, and you got a bunch of shit to do. So Sober me's like, look, girl, go in the fridge. See how much fucking frozen chickens you got in there. And if you really fucking want to, we'll make some fried chicken, you cunt. But on one condition. And Drunk me's like, what's that? Sober me just goes, do your fucking dishes first, bitch! So, you know, Drunk me clambers up and is like, I guess I gotta go do the dishes drunk. Which means I gotta do my aunt's dishes. Fuck. But Sober me's like, yeah, but you know you make good fried chicken, girl. So, in the end, I decided I'm gonna do my dishes and make fucking fried chicken. And that's what's up this morning, people. So, yeah, but I live with my aunt. I live in this little shop of hers. My mom lived here. A bunch of people have lived here before in the past. So, you know, it's like, my aunt's a real good person. She'd give you the shit off her back if you asked. Like, she's lovely. But, yeah, I have this little space out here, and God, it's nice. But it's one bedroom. You know, I got a bathroom, though. Like, you know. ain't so fucking bad. I don't pay that much rent, and I do like living here. It's nice to be with the cousins and shit after everything happened, which is why I probably haven't been making as many videos as I should. I've been depressed, but then I got on antidepressants, and I feel better. Honestly, going and talking to a doctor was the best thing I ever fucking did. I highly recommend it if you have issues, and I'm not saying, like, instantly get prescribed on medication. Just go talk to someone and tell them how you feel and see if they can give some advice that would help you. That's all I'm saying. And if you feel like the advice is good advice, take it. But if you're wary of it, then do all your research and then decide. But either way, I took a lot of people's advice and I was like, you know what, I'll go talk to a doctor. I did it. Feel a lot better now, and I'm actually being able to move on with my life. Not completely, but I'm fucking doing it, which, you know, it's hard in this day and age to make it. It's fucking hard. It's fucking hard as shit. So anyways, before this video disclosures ends, I'd like to say real quick, I own all the content. Those are all my jokes and everything, and I hoped you guys liked them. And it was just a little preview of what I feel like could be a comedy routine. I don't know how good it is. I feel like I have the potential to be really funny. And I don't even know if it's something I want to go for. But, you know, tonight I'm just so fucked up. And I was like, you know, there's a few things people would find funny. Like, fuck it, make a video. Like, see how people like it. And if they don't, you know what, whatever, fuck them. At least you fucking tried and you put yourself out there. Not a lot of people fucking do that. Which brings me to my final story. If y'all don't mind listening for a second more. I promise it has a huge payoff and it's fucking hilarious. Don't believe me? Skip to the fucking middle. Alright, so me and my boyfriend took acid, right? Okay, look, at first, when I first discovered what acid was and everything, I was like, I'm never gonna take it. Never ever, because it melts your brain. And I don't want my brain to be melted. Like, you know, like, I want to have intelligence. But anyways, shit transpired. I changed my mind. I fucking ended up taking it a couple times. But you know what I mean? Like, that's what you do when you're fucking young. And I'm just being young. And I don't think anyone can fault me for that. So anyways, me and my boyfriend do acid, right? Okay. We're just chilling. You know, I was freaked out at first because we'd never done it before. Because I didn't want him to freak out. It's a whole nother fucking story. Not gonna tell without his permission, but I love him to death. But anyways, so I was like in mama bear mode kind of, and he chilled me out of it, and he was like, you know, just come hang out, and like, we're just gonna watch, you know, and I was like, okay, so we're watching fucking DC Universe. I got a subscription to that shit. I fucking love it. If you're a comic book fan, I think you'd love it too. It's a pretty good fucking site. They even have comic books, which I didn't know when I originally subscribed. I just thought, like, Harley Quinn! But then they had the comic books, and I was like, oh my god, yes, and I got to read Mad Love. So that was pretty awesome. So, you know, they have comic books and all kinds of shit if you didn't know. Anyways, we're fucking sitting there just hanging out. You know, I'm dozing off a little bit, because I'm, like, in a good mood, and I'm like, you know, the acid's kind of just chilling, it's not fucking with me and making me all erratic and shit, and I'm just like, And he's next to me, and he's smoking a cigarette, and he's kind of like, you know, too. And fucking, all of a sudden, we hear thwack! I just fucking look over. Because the fan was on, because I was hot as shit. Because I don't know if you know this, but if you do any kind of recreational drug, it makes you hot as hell. Even drinking makes you hot. Like, you gotta cool the room down. Like, your body temperature just gets hot. So I had the fucking fan going, you know? So the fan was fucking going.